I'm Lisa, the artist behind Lachri Fine Art. It is Tuesday, so I'm here for your weekly critique, where I'm critiquing one of your original paintings or drawings. If you have an original painting or drawing that you would like to submit for critique, head over to my website at lachri.com/critiques. That link is below in the video description, and you can submit your work there. Today's critique comes from artist Debbie Dunlap. This is a 30 by 40 inch acrylic painting. This is Debbie's 6th painting. I love the feel of the piece. The movement, the subject matter, everything here is just, it makes for such a good piece of art. You've done a great job blending your yellows into the reds. That has a nice soft transition there. And the shine on the top of the piano is great. Your subjects are fairly accurate, very, very close, so good job all around. Looking at a few things to adjust to improve on this even further. First, looking at your reference photo compared to your photo. You can see in the reference photo that there is a lot of black, which you've got in yours. The difference is in the reference photo that black has an even balance because it's moved throughout the piece, like the man's hair. In yours, you've done his hair with a lot of varying shades of purple, which yes, does create more depth, but you still got the black over by the baby and the shadows there. So you're missing out on some of that balance. If you just continue that black, hype up the black over on the man as well, it's going to keep everything moving much more smoothly from the black on the side by the piano over to the man. And a lot of people will say, don't use black, it's flat. I like black paint, so it is totally up to you if you want to use it, but if you are going to use it, you do want to make sure that everything's well balanced because it is such a strong, strong color. Now another area is under his leg. This is one area where your drawing is a bit off. You've cut his leg to where it's really, really tiny, and his rear is also quite tiny. You want to enlarge that, and I didn't enlarge his rear in the photo, just his leg, but they are both too small. But by taking that black and dropping that down, it both creates more balance, again, because this piece, that black is so important in keeping the balance flowing through, but it also makes his proportions a lot more accurate. I've also darkened up his leg that is farthest away from us. Now next is the bottom of the piano. On your reference photo, I know there's a filter over that and it softened out the bottom edge, but honestly, even though the filter did that just because that's how that filter is set up, it really would be a good call for you to mirror that more in your work. By softening up that bottom edge of the piano, it's gonna help keep the viewer within the painting. Because that bottom edge is so harsh, it is just gonna draw the viewer right off the canvas. So if you can soften that up, fixes that problem altogether. The next thing we're gonna look at is on the background. Now you adjusted your painting to have more red in it, but you balanced that out by pulling those reds into the man's sweater. Great, great job there. It is so important to include colors from your background into your subjects. It makes everything feel more like they're all a part of the same scene, which you've done here, so good, good call. The one thing I would adjust is the outline around the baby and the man. It's very boxy, very square, and so it just doesn't have a great flow. If you soften that up around them, it's gonna give just a much better flow to the entire piece. Now you had said in your submission that you wanted to get a more realistic look in the reflection on the top of the piano. Honestly, the way that you have it now is one of my favorite parts about the painting. I would not adjust that at all because this isn't a realistic piece. This has a very pop art style to it. So if you go too crazy getting the detail and the reflections in there, it's not going to look right. What you have here, I think, just is so well done with that reflection. I would leave it exactly how it is. You have a great painting here. I absolutely love this piece. Thanks for watching. If you're new to my channel, I have new video critiques every Tuesday where I'm critiquing your original paintings or drawings, my own speed paintings, drawings, and tutorials every Wednesday, social media tips for artists each Thursday, and artist vlogs every weekend. So if you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe so you don't miss out on anything. And you can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Tumblr, Google+, all those social media sites. The links are below in the video description where you can keep up with news, my newest work, and see real-time clips of whatever it is I'm currently working on. I'll see you guys tomorrow.